And let me explain to you why. Because there was a little bit of arrogance in his excellence of execution around the Taintal area.
We're talking about a man.
That's me.
Who's esteemed. He's known worldwide.
You heard him.
He has listeners everywhere. Woo! Damn near every corner of the globe.
That's far.
Mr. Todd.
Let's go. I'm a podcast veteran. Been in the game for 10 years. I got the co-host that knows most, and that's Johnny. And I'm Toddy. This is the TC.
What's up, and good evening to you. This is Todd on our Fun of Talkcast, coming at you from the great state of PA, Central PA, to be exact. My name is Todd Orndorff. I'll be your party host for this evening, and along with me today, from parts unknown, he is the hitmaker, the record breaker, Virginia's favorite son, the title holder to Castle Venecian Jerkay, the hype man for Tattooed in the Wild, Johnny Simonetti or Simonetti. It never matters because he is ready. What's up, my man?
What's up, homie? How are you?
Dude, I'm good. I'm older, and it's a new year.
That's right. That is right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, brother. What's going on, man?
You know me, just grinding, working.
There it is. There it is, just grinding and chewing the fat.
Yeah, I know you've been busy too, though. Hey, we've been talking back and forth for the past couple of days, and it seems like that's all we're getting done is work.
Yeah, speaking of work, there's a reason why the show didn't drop on Friday, aka yesterday, because I had to make an emergency run into work on Thursday night, 6 minutes before we were about to record, and
Yep.
It sucked, man. We were all ready to rock and roll and strut and stroll and everything, and I mean, I kind of screwed it up, but you know, there's this thing called responsibilities and a paycheck. And
Yep.
Unfortunately, you have to have some responsibilities in order to get that paycheck. So, yeah, man, we tell the listeners sorry that we weren't out on time, but we're doing what we can to make it out to you this week, which is what we're doing now.
That's right. And it's 3:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. Just trying to get one out for everybody.
Dude, we're freaking weekend warriors, man.
Yeah. You're right.
You know, I've got so many freaking projects and stuff going on around the house, but we're able to squeeze this in for everybody. As a matter of fact, right now I'm in the process, because I'm big into carpentry and woodworking, I am in the process right now of building this humongous ice cream cart for my daughter. It's 4 feet long by 2 feet wide. It's 4 feet wide by 2 feet long. And, dude, it's freaking huge. It's going to be awesome. So my life right now consists of 2 munchkins I got to take care of. The hashtag smoking hot. I got a project. I got work. I got probably more. I'm guessing. I just can't think of it. But that's my new year already.
Yeah. The picture you sent me of what you're building, I'm gonna tell you now, I cannot wait to see it done. It's gonna be amazing. And I told you today, I couldn't do that shit. I would have already gotten frustrated. You sent me the pictures of you cutting out the wheels alone. I would have already broke a spoke and got pissed off and threw that thing out in the backyard like a frisbee.
But, you know, it's funny, you know, because, you know, you're not in my household. You're in a completely different state, and you said you can't wait to see it either. Well, guess who else can't wait to see it? You know why I'm trying to get this thing done? Because there's a particular lady in my household who's throwing this crazy, probably going to be super expensive birthday party. It's going to need an ice cream cart, and if it's not up to expectations by the time beforehand, then someone's going to be in trouble.
Somebody's going to be cut off.
Yeah, she kicks bears in the face. She'll have no problem kicking me in the face.
That's right. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, we've been talking back and forth the past couple of days. I'm off. I work 4/10s. So Thursdays, I'm off. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I like to relax. Well, like you said, you got bills to pay. So all I've been doing for the past 2 days is work. I know I've sent you Marcos of what I've been working on. One of my buddies at work, he builds custom guitars, and This is my fourth one I've painted for him. So I worked on his guitar yesterday, and then a buddy of mine had a luggage rack for his Harley Davidson that he couldn't get anybody to paint for less than $800, which was absolutely ridiculous. So I said, you know what? I said, I'll take it. Painted it today, cleared everything today, and everything turned out great. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of relaxation tomorrow. So we'll see.
Yeah, that stuff looked pretty freaking. I love that guitar. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I could play the guitar a little bit and everything. You know, I mean, it's been a long time since I've actually like messed around with it, so like I forget a lot of stuff. But no, dude, that freaking guitar looks hot.
It turned out really good. You know, people out there, just picture a guitar body painted blue with blue bass boat flake in it. So when I got done yesterday, I sent you the picture and all, and of course, yesterday it looked rough because of all the big flake that's in it. So today I went in and got the Harley parts painted, got those painted, and I wet sanded the clear down on the guitars. It was almost perfectly smooth, and then I had to go in and put 3 more coats of clear on it, and it turned out slick as glass. I can't wait for him to see it on Monday. Everything turned out good, so that was a relief. It's all the little things that you do that will forever mess up on you. Those 2 little, they look like trash can lids. It's a Harley Davidson luggage rack that you put on the back of your Harley. Those 2 little things like that can cause you the most problems ever. It's always the little things that you think, oh yeah, this won't be no problem. They're always going to be the ones that screw up on you. So fingers crossed while I was spraying today, and everything turned out good. So it was a good weekend. Now I'm ready for a break.
Yeah, dude, stuff did look good. But actually, hey, since you paint vehicles and all that jazz, I got our mutual buddy Savo. Okay,
right?
He, a coworker of mine, folks. If you're just tuning in, there seems to be this individual who we seem to talk about now every single episode, and he's a good buddy of mine. I introduced him to Johnny. They're good pals now. And he just got this $500 car. Okay? This $500 beater car just to drive to work. And he named it the Fishmobile. All right?
Okay,
So,
I'll wait for the backstory.
If you were to look at this thing, there would be like no reason why somebody would name this vehicle the Fishmobile. Now, where we are from the trout capital of the state of Pennsylvania, one of the trout hotbeds for the United States. So he's a big trout fisherman, has a big trout tattoo on him, and he knows that the #Smoking Hot is an artist and a painter, and he wants the Smoking Hot to paint a trout from coast to coast on this car, front to back, and he wants to name it the Fishmobile. He wants a rainbow trout, or maybe a German brown, maybe a brook trout. I don't know, some sort of trout, maybe a tiger. I have no idea. But he wants her to paint with like regular acrylic paint or whatever she would use on the side of this $500 beater work car.
That's hilarious.
So he calls it the Fishmobile.
Okay, that's hilarious. Have you seen, I think it was an F-150 or 250 that had the wrap of a bass all the way down the side of the truck?
No, I didn't see that.
You seen that?
No.
I've seen that before. It's pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That is cool, dude. Actually,
Yeah, but
no, go ahead.
no. I just gonna say, you can't go wrong with $500 cars. You can't go wrong with them. Something breaks, hey, if you can't fix it for $75, go buy another one.
Yeah,
I've had
sure.
my Toyota now. I've had my Toyota for 4 years now. Okay, I broke down. I hadn't had a car payment in 22 years. All right, well, I broke down and bought this. It's still used 2000. I think it's 2002 Toyota 4-door pickup truck. Absolutely love it. 22 years, I had never spent anything over $500 for a vehicle. When I had my Jeep, I paid $500 for it. Best $500 I ever spent. Yeah, I spent $500 for lift and $500 for wheels and tires, but You couldn't stop it. I drove that thing for 11 years, and I still miss it to this day. I'd love to have it back.
How many miles did you have on it after you got rid of it?
It had, I think my Jeep had 222,000 miles on it.
Wow. That's not bad. That's not bad. $500.
No, it's not bad. And I'm not gonna lie to you. My truck that I bought, it's got 246,000 miles on it now. Still kicking it. Now I paid a little more than, it's freaking Toyota. You know, they think these things are made out of gold. I paid a little more than $500 for that, but it's still kicking.
You know, we were just on the topic of Savo, and you know, I spent some time with him on New Year's Day, my man. This last episode, if you recall, we were talking about taxidermy. Yeah, how me and Savo are going to teach ourselves taxidermy and do some small projects and whatnot. So we recorded that last Thursday. Well, that Saturday, he went out and he peppered a couple squirrels. He got I believe he may have already had some in his freezer. I'm not exactly sure, but he's got 6 gray squirrels, and he's got 2 red squirrels. Okay? So, you know, I've never, you know, I've skinned animals, of course, but I've never done it for, like, what we're doing. And he had a little bit of prior knowledge. He was, like, an apprentice at one point. So he was, like, you know, showing me the proper way to skin this squirrel for what we're doing. And Huh?
No, I lost you. Something happened there. There was a little blip or something.
You good?
I don't know what happened.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So, so he's got 6 gray squirrels, 2 red squirrels. So I grabbed the small one first. I grabbed the little red squirrel, and you know I'm going, making all my incisions and everything. Everything's good. And then I get to the tail. Johnny, did you ever skin a squirrel?
Yeah, but. Yeah, I've skinned a squirrel before, but not for taxidermy.
Did you ever try to pull the hair off the tail?
No.
Dude, there's like an art form to this. The red squirrel, this beautiful little red squirrel, I went to pull the tail off once I got so far, and I snapped the freaking tail. So I'm like, well, this sucks. So now this one's ruined, you know? So I'm like, forget it. I'm going after the big daddy. And these gray squirrels were mountain squirrels, dude. They were huge. So you know, and he started on a monster gray squirrel anyhow. So he's doing this thing, and you know, and I'm doing the squirrel, but I was just watching him, okay? And the precision that this man had on this squirrel was unbelievable. The precision cuts were just ungodly, and let me explain to you why. Because there was a little bit of arrogance in his excellence of execution around the Taintal area.
Okay.
You know, they say, you know, when you do things, they say, like, act like you've been there. You know what I mean? You know, like, if you've done something numerous times or whatever, you don't need to showboat. You don't need to show off. Just act like you've been there. You know, professionalism, right? So I'm watching him make these cuts, but like his expertise around the squirrel's taintal area was just unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I can't think it. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry about that.
It's like he knew how to maneuver from hole to hole. It was unbelievable, the expertise that he had around the taintal area of this squirrel.
Cracks me up. The taintal area, I can't help it. I'm sorry, you lost me.
So I just wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Savo on his, you know, I'm telling you, there was some arrogance. It's like he was cutting, he was making his ways around the taintal area, and he was just, like, you know, giving me the nod, like, I know what I'm doing right now, you know, so, you know what, he did a great job. I'm proud of him. It was impressive, you know, but act like you've been there. That's all I'm saying. If you've been there, act like you've been there. That's all I'm saying.
That's hilarious.
So if you ever need any Taintal advice, I have a very good friend that I can introduce you to. And let me tell you, he had that squirrel's number. That's all I'm saying.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
I had to walk upstairs. Sorry, I had to walk upstairs.
You're good.
I left my dip. I'm sorry, I left my dip upstairs, so I had to walk upstairs and get my dip.
Are you credential free right now? What are you doing?
No, I already finished that one. I started that one at the beginning of the show. So now it's time for a dip.
I'm about out of whiskey already, and we just started.
Yeah, hey, a couple episodes ago, you said something about flavored whiskey, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Jim Beam Apple.
Do what?
It was Jim Beam Apple.
You broke up. Okay, there we go. I got this video today, people.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
So, what do you think of it?
Dude, it's alright. It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. Nah, man, it's good. Sadly enough. Jim Beam Peach, folks. I found a little, like, what are they called? I don't buy these. I don't even know what kind of bottles they are.
They're just, I don't know. I guess they're just.
You're older than me. What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what they're called.
Me neither.
I don't drink whiskey.
I got this little, like, shot thingy. I don't know what they're called. They're, like, by the registers. Listen, I'm a big bottle broski, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So, it's Jim Beam Peach. Like, I love peach-flavored things. I love peaches. I love peach-flavored tea. But, dude, this Jim Beam Peach is pretty prime time, man.
Good. Good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, this flavored BS is, if it's grown on me, I'm going to be... Actually, you know what? I got a little bit, because I just did a little bit of the taste ski on this Jim Beam Peach, but this little glass I got right now of a small batch 1792, shout out to you. That rhymed. It might be filled up with the rest of this Jim Beam Peach here in a bit. That's all I'm saying. It's not bad. I'm going to say it's not bad.
All right. Well, I told you what I was expecting earlier, right?
Have you ever had that
Remember
before?
What's that?
What you're
Jim
getting?
Beam Peach?
No. Your
yeah.
birthday gift from show friend Christopher Price.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I've had that before many times, and we have yet to get connected to get my hands on it. Chris called me last evening when we were at the dance with Pawpaw, and he said, "Hey man, your Christmas gift came in." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "I've got it here at the house. Call me when you get home." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" And well, he has some apple pie moonshine that he ordered quite some time ago, and it's still waiting on me because I told you earlier. I said, "Man, if I see Chris before we podcast, it might be a shit show. If I get into that apple pie moonshine, it might be bad." But I have yet to place my hands on it, so we're good.
I have never, ever had moonshine.
What?
I never have, man. Legit.
Get out of here, Todd. Come on.
Are you bashing me right now?
No. I'm seriously. I can't believe you never had moonshine.
I've never. Listen.
Well, we'll take it.
According to the. Okay, that's fine. According to the universe, I've lived my life under a rock. I didn't drink till my 21st birthday. I've never seen or done a drug. I haven't watched one full Disney movie. I've never seen The Christmas Story. Apparently I've lived under a rock all my life. So, no, man, I've never had moonshine.
That's good to know, because I can guarantee you that will be taken care of. There is nothing like apple pie moonshine. Great moonshine when you got the whole jar is full of grapes, and it's freaking clear moonshine in it. And when you're done with the moonshine, then you get to eat the grapes. Oh, nothing beats that, son.
Are we gonna
Nothing beats that.
Are we gonna record when this happens?
Sure. We might have to do this sitting around the table.
We need to have a play date. We need to do this.
Yes, indeed. Guaranteed that's going to happen. And I'm not talking moonshine that you can go up here to the liquor store and buy off the shelf.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Is that not real moonshine?
No, it's not real moonshine. Oh, shit. What's his name from Moonshiners? Have you ever watched the show Moonshiners?
I never even heard of it.
Oh, yeah. Tim, he went legal, so he makes everything illegal now, but no, that's not the same moonshine, dude. I'm gonna have the feds. We're gonna have the feds listen to us, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting tapped and everything now. Let's stop talking about moonshine.
He was talking about Noonshine. Since it's a new cleaning product, we're gonna clean it at the table together. You know.
That's under a full moon. That's what we're talking about. All right, let's quickly change the subject, sir.
Yeah, I didn't even think about getting in trouble. How about that?
Yeah, I didn't either, dude.
Hey, I've already been kicked off the air once, man. I'm a very controversial co-host. We're good to go.
Well, I don't think it's not illegal to possess it. I don't think. But, I mean, yeah, it's illegal to make it. I don't know where this shit's coming from. Neither does my buddy. But it's not illegal to possess it, I don't think. You just can't make it. I don't know where this shit comes from. I just know it's good.
And if it is, Johnny's joking. He's never consumed it. He's never seen it. It's never been within 100 yards of his house.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Todd.
That's all, I got you covered. Listen, this is like a borderline comedy show. We're obviously joking, folks.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I buy that stuff from the ABC store.
Not no Uncle Bob down the street, no.
No. Hell, you can buy that shit at Krogers. I've seen it at Krogers.
What?
Moonshine in a mason jar.
Krogers gets talked about more than anything else on the show by you. Have you spoken to them about sponsoring our show?
You know what? They need to sponsor us. Because, no, I'm not going to say that. But guess I spend more time at Krogers almost than I do at work.
Yeah, you do. Every time I talk to you, hey, man.
That crap all the time.
Hey, man, I know it's 1:30 in the morning. Just want to let you know I'm going to Krogers. Okay, no problem. It's not my fault. Dreamer always forgets to tell me what she needs. And then when I get home with groceries the first time, oh, yeah, honey, I'm sorry, I forgot. We need milk. Back to Krogers I go to get milk. I'm pulling out the parking lot. Crap, I forgot. We need cat food. Back in the parking lot I go to get cat food. I'm always at Krogers. Yeah. Do you know the test? The grocery store test?
What's that?
Well,
I don't know.
Before I say that, do you call it a food store or do you call it a grocery store?
Grocery store.
Thank God. You were about to be 86 if it was food store. I know people who say food store and it like drives me nuts.
No.
Do you say dollar bills or do you say singles?
Dollar bills.
My man. All right. You can stay now. So the grocery store test at the meat counter in your Krogers, okay?
Yeah.
Do they have bacon under the glass?
Dude, I don't know. I don't shop under the glass. I go to manager's meat specials. Does that make sense? I go to the manager's meat special counter. I don't shop under the glass, dude.
Well,
that shit's too expensive.
Well, the grocery store test is if they got bacon underneath the glass and it's some of the best you've ever had, then the grocery store's worth going to. If they have bacon under the glass and it sucks, don't go there again. If they have 0 bacon under the glass, 86 that completely for everything imaginable.
Okay.
That's a grocery store test. Look, they charge by the pound, okay? So go there and get a quarter pound, it might be 3 strips, fry it up on your new Cuisinart grill. Tell me what it's like. If it's good, you can continue to shop there. If not, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find a new joint, bud.
I can't do that. I don't think I've ever looked under the glass at Krogers. I couldn't tell you what they have under the glass, excuse me.
Really?
I go straight. They have a meat section where they have all the steaks and hamburgers on the right side, and then all the way to the left until they meet the freezers, they have manager's meat special. That's where I go, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, a deal's a deal, man. That's awesome.
That's right.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've got steak and deer tenderloin thawing out right now. As soon as we're done podcasting, I'm firing up the Cuisinart, baby.
There you go. How's that working out for you?
Oh, I love that thing, man. I'm gonna tell you what. You take a steak and you throw some Reload Rub Magnum seasoning on those steaks. You can't beat it, dude. I can't wait. I'm hungry. My mouth's watering right now.
Hey, we got to talk about Reload, man.
Let's do it.
I spoke to Stacy 2 days ago. Guess what's coming in the mail? Dun 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 dun. Magnum. I haven't done the Magnum yet.
You wait. I'm telling you right now. You wait. I'm my bottle's half gone, and I got one of the big bottles. It's half gone. You put that on a steak, and you just pat it down a little bit so it stays on. Oh, put it on. Oh, you wait. Don't you worry. I'll send you a video later of the steak I'm getting ready to cook on the new Cuisinart.
As long as it's not like the picture you sent me a few days ago, then I'll look.
Uh-oh. What picture are you talking about?
New Year's Eve?
I didn't send that. I did not send that to you. That was my wife. That was Rima that sent that. I didn't send that shit out. I legit lost a bet.
Explain the scenario.
Okay, so God darn it, Todd, why'd you bring this up?
If I had to see it, you have to talk about it.
I didn't send that. Just keep in mind for the listeners, I did not send this out. This was my wife who took the picture, and she sent it to everybody.
Is this the moon in Moonshine? I'm sorry, go ahead.
It could be. It could be the moon. It's definitely a moon. I can't believe she put a heart over my ball sack, though. Anyway.
It was a really small heart.
It was a small heart.
Savo's squirrel had bigger balls around the Taintal area than the picture that was in you. That was the heart in your picture.
Okay, so, hold on. You're making me choke. All right, so here's the scenario. It was 1999. Everybody was all worried about Y2K. Y2K. Oh, my God, the world's going to come to an end. All the computers are going to shut down, blah, blah, blah. We were at, and I still think she's lying to me. We were at a New Year's Eve party, and the ball was coming down. The ball dropped, and as soon as the ball hit the year 2000, our friend Frank, he cut the breaker to the whole house, which means everything just shut down. Todd, there were people screaming. Her cousin Jennifer was crying. And I have a vivid memory of us being at our friend's house that has a trailer. We were all sitting in the living room in the trailer, and the lights went off, and everybody started crying. And Dreamer kept telling me, she said, "No, honey, we were at their house when he did that." And I'm like, "No, we were not." She said, "You're wrong." I said, "Nope, I'm right. I know I'm right." So we contacted our friend Belinda, her best friend Belinda and her cousin Jennifer that night, and I had already bet Dreamer. I said, I'll tell you what. I said, if I'm wrong, you can take a picture of my bare ass and send it to whoever you want. I said, but when I know I'm right, I'm taking a picture of your bare ass and sending it to everybody I want to. Well, I lost.
Yeah, you did, and I was a recipient.
So I think you got a picture, Lawrence got a picture, Jennifer got a picture, Belinda got a picture.
President Trump got a picture.
Big Titty and Shiner got a picture of my bare ass, I'm pretty sure. That's just the kind of stupid shit we do around here. It doesn't matter.
That's when you know you got something cool, man.
Yeah, man. It doesn't matter to me. I just like to have a good time and have fun. Yeah, I lost the bet, and please do not think for a second that if she lost, you would have got a picture of my wife's ass, because I'd have done it.
I know you would have. That's why you and I don't make bets.
That's right. And leading it, in regards to this story right now, this will lead into one of our leading our listener questions here in a little bit, because there's another story involved.
Oh my God!
We'll get to that in a little bit. That's another one of these stupid bets that I happen to lose.
Oh, well, you know what? Let's not make the listeners wait. Let's kick it off. Let's hit up some fan questions.
Are you ready for that now?
Let's hit up some fan questions, Johnny.
All right. Let's see what I got here. Hold on. Let me get my shit straight. So my buddy Chris Songer, Chris, I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's a big time Dallas Cowboy fan.
And you're friends with him?
He wants to know. Oh yeah, I'm friends with everybody, dude. It doesn't matter to me.
Nah, I wouldn't be.
But he wants to know why Dallas is my favorite team. Well, Chris, I love you, brother. I love conversing back and forth on Facebook and all the banner. I can't stand Dallas Cowboys. That's just how I was raised. My grandfather hated Dallas Cowboys, and that's just how I've been. And you go back and look, 4 years ago on my Facebook, I would bash Dallas Cowboys every chance I got, until it got to the point where I was getting ready to lose some friends over it. One of my best friends, no, I'm being serious, dude. I am being serious. I was to the point of losing friends over this, because I just hated them so bad. And, well, then I quit watching NFL. I don't watch NFL anymore anyway, but I'm like, you know what? Everybody's got their team. I don't have a team. I follow players. I don't follow a team. I've been loving the Giants for the past 4 years, but Manning sucks. So, Chris, no, Dallas is not my favorite team, and I like the fact that we can civilly go back and forth, but no, I can't stand Dallas Cowboys. I'm so glad they're out of it. I don't have to see we them boys every week on my freaking Facebook.
I agree.
That was one of them. I had to get that out the way.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Cowboy season. Like, that question kind of resembles the Cowboy season. It's over. Go ahead, next one.
Next one is this has been another long-standing question for 18 years. Jeremy Kibler, we call him Slim. He wants to know, is Johnny Savo? That's been a long-standing question for, like I said, 18 years. All my friends, they think I'm a cop. I'm not a cop. I've got family that are police officers. I've got my best friends that are police officers. People would ride by my house and they see 2 cop cars sitting out in front of my house on a Saturday night at midnight. Johnny, what's going on? What's going on? Nothing, dude. I feed them. they come by and they eat supper with me, or on a Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. They're at my house. I'm feeding them. I got, like I said, I've got family. It started off with my cousin Eric. Every other Saturday when he was working, whether he be night shift or day shift, I was like, "Hey Gus, I got you lunch. Come by, swing by, let's eat lunch." We'd eat lunch together. And then when he got promoted into investigations, well, other people came by. I've always had cops out here in front of my house, and I know my neighbors think either I'm beating Dreama or whatever, but
or she's beating you.
She's beating me, yeah. Oh, that would be the case. I don't test her. I know my limits. But no, that's just been a long-standing question. Everybody says, like Lawrence and Slim and Ballbag, they're always like, you're Keanu Reeves. And, what?
That's one of my favorite names for your friends, Ballbag. I need a friend named Ballbag. Savo.
Look, you have to realize my daughter was probably 8 years old before she even knew his real name. My daughter at 8 years old still called him Uncle Ballbag. That's all we knew him as.
That's awesome.
You want me? Let me explain it real quick. So, I met Lawrence, Slim, Ballbag, Switch. I met all these guys through softball. We played softball against each other at first, and then we started our own team, and we started playing softball. We've been playing softball for, at the time, 15 years. And I took my daughter, Shelly, down to go get her something to eat on the lower field. Well, I left my phone in my chair. And my buddy Lawrence, he had his own company at the time. He had his own business. And Sean, which is his name, we call him Ballbag, Sean had to work that day. Well, he was pissed. So he sent a picture to everybody that was playing softball that day. He was just holding his ball sack. That was it. He just sent a picture of his nuts. He just sent a picture of his nuts, and the caption said, "How do you like my ball bags?" Well, when I took Shelly down to get whatever she was getting, food, candy, whatever, and I came back. Like I said, I had left my phone in my chair, so when my phone went off, Dreama, she just opened it, and she shut it. She saw it. She shut it. I came back, and she said, "Honey, you need to look at your phone." And I'm like, all right. So I opened it up, looked, and I'm like, I started laughing immediately. I'm like, that's fucking dummy. And when she got the picture, she opened it up, and she looked, and she said, "Oh, my God." And Lawrence said, "Please tell me you didn't open that." And she said, "I did." Well, since then, Sean is only known in my house as Ballbag. Love him to death. Like I said, we've all been friends for probably 18 years. It's never a dull moment. And like I said, we'll get to it here in a minute on another funny story.
That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. I need a friend named Ballbag. What's the next question, Johnny?
We covered this a while back. Our buddy Bob Tyson, my buddy Bob Tyson, another softball friend, he said, "Is a hot dog on a bun considered a sandwich?"
No.
We covered that.
You can't buy it in a deli.
Yeah.
That's just strange and odd and ball-baggish. Go ahead, next one.
Next one, Joshua Englert. I think this is one of your boys, right?
Yeah.
All right. CFP, which, thank you for enlightening me, means college football playoffs. 4 or 8 teams.
Well, I think it's got to be 8 teams because, if there's 4 teams, like, the 5 big conferences can't be represented. If you go to 8, then, the 5 core conferences can all be represented for the college football playoffs. So I'm going 8, baby.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to say, go Tigers.
Go Tigers! No one's saying go Tigers up here. It's we are, baby.
Tigers. That's all I'm saying. How about that season, baby? Woo! Sorry, had to get that out my system.
Listen to this fella.
All right.
How much did Lawrence pay you to say that? Go ahead, next question.
No, Lawrence didn't pay me anything. He'll pay me to shave my eyebrows, but he won't pay me to say go Tigers. He know he don't have to do that. All right, so next question. All right, this is from your boys at the Atomic Drop Show.
Come on!
Huh?
Dude, I don't like these guys. Go ahead.
So it says, I present you the glorious opportunity to be a spokesperson for one of the following products.
Oh my
what
God.
would you choose?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
You've got Rid.
What?
You've got Rid.
What the heck is
which
that?
Is for lice and crabs.
Huh?
You've heard of the product Rid, right?
No, I don't have lice or crabs. No.
Well, your daughter's not in school yet.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, okay. Dude.
There better not be crabs in kindergarten.
No, it's not crabs. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You don't even know yet. If you get into a public school system, it's freaking unbelievable.
She's going to be in a charter school, so hopefully not. Go ahead.
So Rid is a actual medication for lice. Most of it's for lice. I don't know where the crabs come from, but so you have to be a spokesperson for Rid. You have to be a spokesperson for Valtrex. Shit, I can't even talk, Todd.
What is
Valtrex, which is for cold sores, but really for herpes.
Come on!
You have to be a spokesperson for Vagisil, for infections of the most private kind, or Depends, which is for anal leakage, or in layman's terms, you poop yourself.
I have to pick one?
Yeah, you have to pick one.
I think I already know what it is.
What is it?
It's probably gonna be Depends, and then I'm just, instead of selling them as like a pitch man, I'm just gonna hand them over to the guys from the Atomic Drop Show and beat the shit out of them, so they got something to catch them in. So it's probably gonna be them for trying to do this to my show and steal my co-host. So you know what? Depends. That's what it's gonna be. Free Depends for the Atomic Drop Show, because they're gonna need it when I knock the shit out of them. Go ahead.
All right. All right, so the next one, there is a two-part question. So you are in hell.
Wait, who's this
but
by?
Hell is This is by the Atomic Drop Show.
They get two?
Yeah.
They shouldn't even get one. Go ahead.
So you're in hell, but hell is kind enough to have a bar. Unfortunately, you must pick one of the following libations for eternity.
Fireball.
You either get to pick Mellow Corn,
what?
Mad Dog 2020, Yukon Jack, or the Mighty Black Velvet. Which one are you picking for the rest of for eternity?
I don't understand this question. Am I missing something?
Yeah. No, I guess you're in hell.
All right.
But hell has a bar.
All right.
So you can drink whatever you want for the rest of your life. For eternity. Because you're in hell, you're burning, you're hot, you know you're thirsty.
Wait, are these bad drinks? Are they terrible?
I've never heard. I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of Mellow Corn.
It sounds like something Sava would have to deal with at the Taintal area. But I have no idea. I have no idea what it would be.
I've never heard of Mellow Corn. Now, if I had to pick one, shit, dude, back in the day when I was in high school working at Food Line, I could put down some Mad Dog 2020.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah. I like Mad Dog 2020. It's all right.
Well, I've never heard of any of those, so Mad Dog 2020 is mine. I might even do Mad Dog 4040. It'd go big time.
Hey, have you heard of Johnny Bootlegger?
Is that your nickname?
No.
Oh.
It's a drink.
Oh, no, I haven't.
It comes in a glass bottle. It's called Johnny Bootlegger. They have grape, blue raspberry, watermelon.
You know
green apple.
You know how I feel about flavored alcohol.
Yeah, but Johnny Bootlegger's good. I tell you what, y'all have Sonic up there, right?
No.
You have Sonic?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, God. Go get it. Oh, man. You got to go to a Sonic, get a grape